That, as I did promise, will certainly be going back then to Mthatha. I do believe that the King and the EFF leader are addressing the media. Let's take you live there now.
Izosusikate eziko. Inkomo izokondla isizwe. Izokondla inkedama zabathembu nabathembukazi. Sithi ke ukunyathela kwakhe apha namhlanje ze isizwe sabathembu inkomo negusha zabo zizala amaduna namathokazi. Sifuna niyazi ke bantwana bahle xa ninonkuba unxibelelwano lam nale inkokheli lelu lithi ukuba ngaba nifuna ukulungisa ubuze beAfrican National Congress votelani EFF votelani lo mbutho uzimiseleyo ukuhlonipha izikumkani ukuhlonipha abantwana balambileyo impula zikaLjaca zisizwe. Sithi ke bantwana bahle nembeko imbeko yinto apha umuntu ayinikezayo enayo naye funa ukuthi ke uCIC akaphelelanga nje kuzobusa ngenkomo apha kwiveke ezimbini ezizayo uzabe ezisiML apha imoto efanele ubukumkani aba bangazihloniphi ukumkani basinika X4 no X3 imoto ezicinga emadakeni sizonikhulula ke nani nizikhulule ngevoti eqiqayo ngevoti enengqondo ngevoti eya emntwini osikhuthaleleyo isizwe. Enkosi
kumkani ingabulilungu ngoku
abantwana bambonke.
Yes,
uyabona ubujonge African National Congress seyibethwa kukuguga xa uguga ke ngoku kukho amabrika angasekhoyo ufike umuntu ekusenzeka nobintu bungafuni yenzeke ndim ozayibhinqisa amanapukeni ndim ozayisula imifinye xa imifinye itaka ndim ozayinika iVicks Vaporub xa isifuba singakwazi usebenza. Thetha ukuthi ngumntwana nami nayo ngumntwana nami EFF ngumntwana nami EDA ngumntwana wami iCope neminye imibutho UDM wena general sonke sinqula uJonghlanga sonke sinqula uNgubengcuka sonke sinqula uThembu jikelele
awulolungu
andisoze ndibe lilungu lombutho okondalahla obuya beANC sobe kuphinde bubukho obunye iDA yona yakhetha ukundigxotha andizuyithetha kakubi kodwa yonke lonto iseyeyam nayo.
Okay, sicela ke kumkani usishongathelele nje in English ke ngoku the visit of the CIC here.
Oh yini thatha kangaka yazi ke xa sendinikele oh yini hayi sundiroka
Please kumkani.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, sons and daughters of Africa, sons and daughters of our motherland, we are here today just to share a moment of compassion during the electoral campaign. We are so glad to see the Commander-in-Chief in our premises. We last met each other at the University of Wisdom in the gallows of prison, where he showed the greatest of sympathy. We are so grateful, and one more time, that love pursues in this fashion. He has a beast for us. He has also tendered a decent vehicle for the royal family, which we are very grateful for. He's not yet in leadership, but he's doing what the ruling government should be doing. And we say to him, may his party continue to grow if it can grow in bounces. He has our full support. We would also urge all the Thembus to vote EFF, just to teach the African National Congress a lesson, just to show them what they are missing, what they should be doing that they're not doing. Thank you very much.
Does this mean you are a member?
As I said, I will no longer cherish membership of any political party because I cherish the neutrality of the royal family, the traditional status of accommodating all political parties. Therefore, I do not really denounce being a member, but only myself may not be that member. My family is there to choose. Traditionally, I'm not supposed to vote, but when I'm pushed, I will vote for EFF. I'm not supposed to vote, but if I have to, I will vote EFF. I will always support the toiling masses outside governance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I see your visit to the great place.
Well, I came to pay my respect to the king and the kingdom, and also to see the king since his return, because we never got an opportunity to welcome him. So I thought it's the right thing to do. And as you know, you can't go to a royal family empty-handed. When you give a cow to a royal family, it's not necessarily to an individual called a king, because the family feeds a lot of people, and therefore they cannot succeed in feeding their nation without the support of those who support the kingdom. So we have a relationship with the kingdom, and we have always supported the kingdom and will continue to support the kingdom.
So I said, tell me, what is your message to the people of this district going to the voting day?
Well, they need to vote for the EFF if they need change. This district used to be one of the most exemplary towns found in the rural areas. It is now looking like an abandoned factory because the current government care less about rural areas and the rural towns. We want to take Mthatha back to its former glory, where the children of this area will work, and there will be proper decent roads and houses for those who need houses, reliable water and electricity, and that's what we are about as the EFF.
Why did you decide to honor the king with a vehicle?
Well, the king works in the rural areas. As his welcome back gift, we decided to give him an ML. We'll come back here after the elections. Before the end of November, we'll make an announcement where we'll hand it over to the king, and we'll have a little bit of a ceremony with a few leaders from the EFF and the royal family to welcome him back. We are very happy that the king is back. In prison, anything is possible. He could have died there. And as you see him, he looks very good. He actually looks very young. So we're happy he's in good spirit, in good health, and as a gesture of appreciation and his welcome, we'll donate an ML to him so that he can work the rural areas.
Just one last question, CIC.
Yes.
Lenda was or term specifically because ilalis where abantu are saying that they will not vote because of many services from government of Manzi, Indlela and the like. Sometimes the or term of this community has two councils clearly one fighting. Sometimes Nina, if Galamini Pumani winner, what would it do differently?
Well, two councils because of internal fightings of the ANC. They've got nothing to do with the council. We're resolving that problem on the 1st of November. The people of OR Tambo must put a stop to that nonsense because it's factional, and out of factionalism, there will never be service delivery. I always say, I don't understand why we are building the BRTs in Johannesburg and big metros. The people who need an affordable mode of transport and reliable is the people in the rural areas, where you build roads and give them buses, and then they know that the bus is going to come 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, reliable times like that, because there are certain areas where they have to be dropped on the main road and they have to walk distances to where they stay. Can you imagine if the person is sick Can you imagine if a pregnant woman is about to give birth? The ambulances do not have access into such areas. There shouldn't be an area in the whole of South Africa where there is no access, proper access road. Even if we fail to put roads inside the villages and all of that, but there must be a proper access road that makes it easy for public transport to access those areas, and in particular the buses that are state-owned. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to the community meeting now. We'll see
No, it's fine.
All right, so that is the EFF leader, Julius Malema, at the residence of Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo in Mthatha in the Eastern Cape. I suppose he's a happy man today, as the EFF has said that they will indeed give him a vehicle, an ML. And we heard the King seems he's endorsing the EFF, saying he's not a member exactly, but certainly if he had to vote, he would indeed vote for the EFF. Not really wanting to talk much about his DA past, but saying that he is out of there. He won't say anything bad about the DA, but he's no longer supporting the DA, and it seems nor the ANC either, but saying that he does support the neutrality of the royal house, and that people can vote for who they want, but he would say vote for the EFF. Also saying that he's very happy to see the leader of the EFF there at his residence, who was very supportive of him when he was incarcerated. And I suppose his subjects, if I can say that, will be hearing that message loud and clear. It'll be very interesting to see which way his subjects do decide to vote. So the EFF certainly being endorsed there by King Dalindyebo at his residence in Mthatha in the Eastern Cape. All right.